Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake Island Exotics, and well, I think we're going to leave the snakes alone today after yesterday's big hoo-ha. So I might show you the one at home though, because I've got a big 8-foot boa at home with a little bit of salmon in her, so she's quite pink. It's the most aggressive snake that I've ever tamed. Still on borderline. This one, when I got it, it was just pure evil. It didn't want to bite your hands, it wanted to bite your face. Doesn't matter what you did, you could try and distract him, he just went boom, straight for your face every single time. So it took weeks of just sitting by the tank with the door open, getting him used to me, every so often just giving him a stroke and trying to get him used to just that I'm not going to hurt him. So I'm going to show you a little what bits and bobs we're going to do today. I think most of it's just going to be a check-in on who's still here, who's sold and who's not, and stuff like that. So hope you enjoy the video today, and then please like, subscribe, comment and share. It's the most important things you can do for me, and then yeah, I'll see you in a sec.
So I thought we'd have a look at ordering some animals today. So I've gone on to livestock and it says this: no animals, you've got to ring them up and check now because they're coming in and out that quick, they can't even get photos on the website. So I think the animal order this week is going to be pretty slim. So I'll try my best to get some animals, but it's not looking good at the moment, I'm afraid. But oh well, we try our best. We'll have a look at some other suppliers and see what they say. My other suppliers do have some stuff. Clawless geckos, they're cool, might get some of them. Chinese water dragon, might get one of them. We've got a day gecko in stock. Pygmy chameleons, they're really hard to look after. Something to look into though. Banded gecko, we've got one of them. Spiny tail ground geckos, got none of them. Might have a look at them. What else have we got? Ooh, we likes them. We might order some of them if they're not too expensive. We'll order some of them, and ooh, might get some of them as well. I might get a cresty. I'm thinking about getting a cresty as well, but they're only going to be babies. Only going to be babies. So I'll have a look, see what we can get. It's very, very thin on the ground, I'm afraid, though. So we might get some little things, but I don't think we'll be getting much. I think the demand is overdoing the supply at the moment. Even that's just got spiders and snails at the moment, and copepods and like the isopods. Yeah, very thin on the ground, even for bugs. So I've tried my best, see what we get. I know I've got to order a snail. We've definitely got some more snails coming, but we'll see what we can get later on. So I thought we might have a little look at the old tortoise, how she's set up. So we've got to go around. She's got a bit of poo we've got to collect. A little bit of poo, a little bit of leaf that she's dropped. And then under a little hide over here, there she is. So come up on your rocks, we can have a good look at you. So there she is on her little rock. So I think it's a little girl because it's got a tiny tail and it's got a flat belly. But at this age it is hard to tell. You can look how lovely she is. She's got a lovely little shell on her. So she's sold now. This is the one that used to come out and sit next to me on the desk. But as soon as we get another one, we can do that with them as well. So the UV light is 12% UVB. So make sure she gets a nice bit of D3 and UVB. So we've got to do her food as well. She's having carrot, broccoli, and a little bit of lettuce. So that's going to be her dinner today. We're going to cover it in calcium, as we do. And the good thing about tortoises, they don't kick off like the rest of my animals have been doing lately. So nice and peaceful, not going to bite me, not going to attack the camera. Nice peaceful little animal. Ain't you, darling? I love their beautiful little eyes. Got such little expressive faces as well. I think the little eyes are so cute. So she's got to hide over there where she can climb up and round. And see, we don't like these. See, so all this has got to come out. So I'm going to take that down as well, because she's only been here a couple of days and she's already started knocking bits off. So I'm going to whip that out, and I'm going to find a nice silk one like this one we're going to have no problems with. Because I mean, she's been in here, well, since she arrived the other day, so she's probably been here 2-3 days now, and there's already bits breaking off the leaves. So that's not good. So straight away, whip it out, and we get one of these. So she's gonna have a wander now. But I've destroyed her little like she likes hiding behind that. That's probably why she's destroyed it. I'm gonna go find her. I don't think I've got any more silk plants. What we might do is we might slide this one along. There we go. So she's got a little bush in her corner still, and then I can get another one for coming down there. Yeah, that's her enclosure. So loads of levels, loads for us to climb on, little cave, basking spot, more stuff like that. The probe, I've actually knocked it down here. The probe is actually there, at the back, right by the heat. So she's got a little water bowl. So this is the way I look after them. It's a substrate I think is best. I mean, if you think something else is better, that's your opinion. It's no problem at all. Each to their own. But it says I've got a couple of years of using it, and I've never had any problems, and the tortoises seem to love it. So I've got the poo out. I'll chuck that in the bin, and then we'll catch you up with the snakes and that at home, and then I'm gonna do her feeding now, and then we're gonna have a look at the geckos and the snake at home.
Hello everybody, so going to have a go with the big snake today. Just want to get her out so you can have a look at her. So she's one of the most aggressive snakes that I've ever had come in. Instead of going for my hands or anything like that, she just wanted to bite your face. So it was really hard to get her tame, that I'm not going to hurt her. Touching her every now and then, we're trying not to get bit. So we're going to show you her, we're going to show you some of the smaller geckos I've got in my breeding group, and I'm going to show you the adult pair that I had mate last night. So hopefully we should have some baby geckos coming soon that I'll be able to show you. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, get her out, show you her, and then I'll show you the baby geckos when we go back inside. So I'm going to crack on, and I'll see you in a sec. So here she is. So you can see she's got a bit of salmon in her, because she's quite pink in her markings. But yeah, you've got to be careful with her, because she's still a bit all over the place. But we'll see if we can get a nice look at her for you. Hopefully this one doesn't strike at the camera. But yeah, lovely she is when she's not going mental. Hopefully this one isn't going to attack the camera. Oh no, just giving it a lick. So yeah, so when we first come, any time I got anywhere near her, it was boom, straight to the face. As you can see now, she's still very face orientated, especially now I'm talking. So we try and keep her at arm's length if we can, just so there's less chance of it. She has got some some scars, so it's going to be hard to see with the camera. So I might take some close-ups with the little one. So it's all from before I had her. She's never ever hurt herself or done anything to cause a scar while she's been with me. So it must be all old wounds that have healed and have left just. You can see it's almost like the scales don't meet properly, so it's quite easy to tell. So what I do, I take some photos, so then you know if you do have a snake with scars on there, you can identify them. So then you can say, why has it got scars on it? If you're going to buy a snake. So looks like she's decided she wants to go around my neck. So we're just going to let her chill. So if you can see, she's got, in the sun, she gets a nice petrol mark on her. Looks like she's all covered in oil. It's like the rainbow effect. But there she is, look. So I don't want to handle her too much because I don't want to get her stressed out. And I don't want to get bit. So I only do very short stints with her because she can get pretty moody and pretty waspy. So, and that's the last thing we want, is to get bit, especially by one as big as this. Because if I, so you can get a bit of, you can see the size of her head there to the size of my hand. She has got a nice big head, so she would give a nice bite if she did. So, see, we can do a bit of head taming with her. So that's getting her used to just touching her head, that we're not hurting her. And that most snakes, as you've seen, if you touch them on the head, they will pull back and say, get off my head, because that's their only defence. If you've got her head like that, she's actually completely defenceless. She can't bite, she can't do anything. So for a snake to let you do that, they have to have a lot of confidence in you, so that then you're not going to hurt them. Same with feeding. If they're nervous, and that could be a reason why they're not feeding, is because they're scared that as soon as their mouth is full of food, they can't defend themselves. So that could be a reason why your snake's not feeding. Sometimes I'll step away and just have my arm in the tank so they can't see me, completely stood away from the tank, and you've got more chance of them settling down and taking the food item. So yeah, she's settled down and behaving today. Ah, the wind's blowing the camera. So after our episode with the snakes yesterday, I thought this was going to go really wrong. But touch wood, I haven't been bit. Someone's behaving themselves. So I think we're going to end it there before I get bit. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to show you the little geckos in a sec, and I'll show you my adult breeding pair. And then I think I'll end it there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And then I'll show you the geckos.
You won't believe it, I've just turned the camera off and she went and bit me in the face. So she got me round here, well, she headbutted me and caught me with a tuff. So completely missed it, but yeah, straight for the face again. My dad loved it because he was stood over there and seen it happen. So yeah, look, she's coming up to me now. I swear, she just loves faces. So yeah, she's going to try and bite me in the face again. So I'm going to put her back before I get bit. So I don't want to get bit in the face properly. I got just caught on the face. I don't think we can see it, luckily. But yeah, so put her back, I think, before we get any more problems. And then we'll have a look at the geckos. So I think this one is the Tangerine Hibino. But I'd have to double check. So I'm not sure. This is the new one that got sent in not last time, but the time before. So she's doing well. Settled in. She's had mealworms and she's had the odd Mario worm, but I don't think she takes the Mario worms very well, so I've kept her on mealworms. Still a bit lean. We got a bit of fat in her tail, but it's going to take a bit of time. She's only been here a week, so we get her fattened up and I'll show you some more of the other ones. Now this is the little blizzard I've got. Slightly younger than the one we've got in the shop already, but yeah, she's doing all right. She's got the solid black eyes like the her older sister. But yeah, she's doing well. I think she's got a tiny bit of stuck shed at the end of her tail. So we'll get that off for her. And then, oops, sorry. Yeah, definitely got something stuck on the end of her tail. So we'll get that off for her. But yeah, still quite nervous, quite skitty, ain't you, darling? See, trying to getting attacked by geckos now. See, look. Oh, I don't know. So this one is virtually wild. I haven't done any handling with this one yet. As you can tell, she just wants to attack you. You're gonna get me? Ah! So yeah, that's what happens when you don't tame a gecko. So this is one of the new ones that I need to do some timing with. So we'll crack on with my most high-end baby gecko next. This one here is my Super Max Snow Albino Lutistic. Come on, darling, let's have a good look at you. So this one's a bit more tame than the other ones. So she doesn't squeal, doesn't kick off. Calm down, can't climb, mate. But there you go. It's a nice little look at her. So she's almost like the blizzards on the belly. And then she's got dark on the back with the brown stripes. I think she's going to be an absolutely stunning gecko when she's fully grown. So it's a female. She's going to be in my breeding group. I think she's absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's the highest end gecko I've got. I do have a electric tangerine, but he puts out electric tangerines, so he's almost het. But he came as a electric tangerine male. He came with a load of babies that he'd produced, and they were all solid orange. So yeah, that's my highest one I've got at the moment, highest end one. And I'll show you the adults now. This is my big Max Snow female. So as you can tell, she's pretty big now because she's got her eggs in her. And she got bred last night. I've took her out the tank so it's easier to see, because she's got quite a big, like, busy tank. So there's quite a lot going on there, so it's hard to find her when she's in there. So I thought I'd take her out, and I'll do the same with the male and bring her out. But when she came to me, she had a broken jaw. You can just see that little lump on her bottom jaw. If I get her face on, doesn't quite meet properly, her jaw doesn't. So I had to stereo strip the bottom of it, leave her for a bit, let it settle, let it heal, and then after 3-4 weeks of it being strapped up, I put smaller straps on, and then yeah, she healed and was absolutely fine, because she came to me because the lady didn't want her anymore and was going to put her down. And I thought, well, I can save that. I can save her. So, yeah, stunning little lizard. She's a good size as well. Reasonable size lizard. So, just got her on my chair. Calm down. So I'll go get the male now, and we'll have a look at the male. She's got some lovely markings. And this is my stud male. See, he's got a massive head on him. So he's just going into shed, which is a pain. So we can't see his colours. From like the neck down, he's in shed. So it's hard to see his colours. He's got the tangerines in his tail. And he doesn't show a lot of the tangerine, but he puts out electric tangerine babies. So if I can find a photo of his babies, I will. And I'll show you what they look like. But yeah, he's a good size, he is. He's a good size lizard. So I think he's about 75, 80 grams. And I think she could do with putting a bit more weight on. But yeah, she's 69, he's 81, if I remember right. So calm down, calm down, calm down. It's okay, it's okay. So there you go, that's my breeding group. So we'll be expecting eggs any day now. Yeah, so as soon as we get some eggs, I'll let you know. And then we'll see what his babies turn out like. So there'll be snowy electric tangerines. It's a Max Snow with an electric tangerine, so there'll be snowy electric tangerines. So see what they come out like. Hopefully we get some nice babies, and I'll keep you filled in.
Hello everybody. I tried to say the goodbye outside, but I ran out of power on the camera, so I've had to plug you in, so we've had to come inside. So I hope you enjoyed the video today, seeing all my little geckos and my breeding pair of adults. I hope you enjoyed the snake. I'm sorry I missed him striking at my face. My dad's seen it. I was showing the snake to my dad, and when I wasn't talking to him, he just came up and went boom straight and just caught me on the side of my nose. But luckily, don't think there's any marks or anything. But would have made a good video, really would have. You never know, you might get it another time. I hope we don't, but you might wish to see that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe and comment and share it for me. If you would like to watch another video of mine, there should be a box there. And if you want to watch, if you want to subscribe to the channel, there should be another video up there. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.